All right, folks. So, yeah, I have not been on live in a very, very long time. Just been busy and just not had the time to get on. And figured, hey, it's Friday. It is a nice, beautiful day, and I had a couple minutes to get on, answer some questions. So, if anybody has any questions for me, just throw them in the chat, and we will. We will answer some questions. We've got a bunch of cool stuff that's been happening with Quote IQ. If there's any Quote IQ users out there, I'd love to hear from you what you guys are thinking, how the app has been improving, the new features that we have added, and very cool. So, yeah, if you guys got any questions, hit me, and I will do my best. Marketing, sales, anything like that. All right. Is post treatment just water and bleach? Yes, it is. Getting ready to move into fleet washing. Any suggestions? Yeah, before you move into fleet washing, make sure that you have fleets to wash. That is my biggest thing. Get customers. Customer acquisition is the key. Set it up, then roll it out is what I think. Where are you located, and are you going to be one-stepping? Are you going to be two-stepping? Are you familiar with all the processes? Are you going to be using deionized water? Lots of questions there. And there's Matthew Vadan. He's going to be camping out tonight at the quad at UGA because he's going to get on game day and kick a field goal tomorrow and hopefully pay for his school. Right, Matt? Love it. So yeah, that's my son. Okay. Yeah, Matthew has been practicing kicking since middle school, and he's a freshman at UGA. So, gonna he's gonna go kick some field goals. Pretty cool. All right. Any other questions? Because this is terrible. Terrible. All right. Let's talk AEO. We will in a second. Western North Carolina, two-step and already have equipment. How would you go about finding fleets to wash? I'm not familiar with corporate. I think the best bet, we used to do quite a bit of fleet washing. We did several armored car companies. They've always got lots of vehicles. We also were in cahoots with FedEx. Then FedEx got into more, they wanted more, what is it called? Environmental protection than we were willing or able to do. They wanted water reclamation and things of that nature. And that's just not how we were operating at the time. So, anyway, yeah. So the way I would find local places, UPS, FedEx, Amazon, all the places that you see that have got trucks on the road that have fleets, I would go and find the local contact first, and then I would go and and talk to whoever is in charge, and maybe they've got somebody else. At least they can point you in the right direction. But most decisions are probably made above their pay grade. But if you find the local person, they can steer you in the right direction. And as far as pricing, we haven't done any fleet washing in probably 12 or 15 years. So I wouldn't be able to point you, give you pricing advice. And, you haven't said what kind of vehicles. I mean, if it's 18 wheelers, if it's tractor trailers, if it's, like UPS trucks, they're all priced differently. And that is not anything that I'm familiar with. That is a niche that is unknown to me. Cleaning for Batman. I don't know what that means. Rick, what kind of war? Just pricing war, I'm assuming. Fighting to the bottom. AEO. Let's talk GEO. Let's talk AEO. Let's talk about the death of SEO. Now, AEO is answer engine optimization. GEO is generative engine optimization. And essentially all that is SEO for AI. Now we all know that when we're searching for anything these days, we're probably using Google or, a LLM, which is, a ChatGPT, a Perplexity, a Claude, a Grok, something like that. But most people, homeowners, people that are looking for services, are still looking for answers on Google. Now, nothing has changed for the SEO and how all that works for Google itself, but how Google is displaying the results of your queries, your questions, has changed. Now, in the past, you'd put in, hey, what's a good Italian restaurant near me? You'd see the sponsored ads first, then you would see the the map pack. Then everybody wants to be in that top 3. Obviously, we still want to be in that top 3. And then underneath that, you've got the organic listings, right? The organic pages that have done well, have been optimized for SEO. So they're showing up near the top, which is, again, where we want to be. But what Google has done over the past 2 months, 3 months, is they're now giving AI answers first, and it's Google AI search is basically what it is. And that's what's popping up first. So you ask the question, the answer from Google AI is going to be at the very top. And then you have to go down, get through the sponsored ads, get through all the, the top 3, get through down to the organic, search results. And eventually, if you're ranking good, then you'll be found. But if you're not ranking at the very top for the AI results, guess what? You're probably not going to get found, because most people, they trust the AI results, and they that's who they're going to go with. Okay, here's the top 3 or whatever. I'm going to choose one. So if you're ranking for SEO, you're in the top 3 map pack, but you're not ranking high for answer engine optimization or the AI search, then you're pretty much screwed. So what do? Well, you start optimizing for those things, and there's lots of ways to do it. What's going on, everybody? If you're optimizing for all the, for AI, then that's great. How do you do that? There's lots of ways to do it. SEO still plays a function in AI search, right? Because essentially all that is AI goes out all over the internet, collects all the points of data, and then, very quickly puts it all together and displays the answer. And so what we want to do is be displayed in that answer. And there are ways to go about it. We actually have kind of, I don't want to say manipulated, but we have been able to figure out how to do this with no spend at all, right? Quote IQ is a relatively small company. We are bootstrapped. We are self-funded. We don't have venture capital money coming in. We don't have private equity money coming in like all of our huge competitors that are in, skyscrapers and have got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of employees and millions of dollars to spend on ads every single month. We don't do that. But yet we still grow. We have continued to grow, and we are causing those huge companies with $1 million ad budgets a lot of problems. And why? Because we have figured out how to rank, how to be found on search. We are tackling, we're getting into industries that we've never advertised for. Why? Because we've figured it out. We've hacked the system, and we're able to do things a little bit differently. And if you're interested in that, if you want to know how your search, your AI visibility is, you can get a free search score, AI search score at ownaisearch.com, ownaisearch.com. You'll see a little thing. Anyway, I love it. Thank you. I'm glad you love Quote IQ. That's about it. If you want to see and if you're interested, we can help you out on being found as well. So it's very important. That is the future. And it's crazy. We've talked to a bunch of people. Hey, Sergio, thank you. Nothing better than Quote IQ. Thank you, Mike. I love it. Thank you. Quote IQ is great. Been user about a year now, always getting better and adding value. Thank you. We appreciate it. We've got a phenomenal team, and that team works tirelessly to make it better every single day, to interact and listen to our users, because our users are the ones that are making us better. We had a vision of what we wanted it to be, and it was pretty good. But it wasn't until we started, really getting into the trenches and understanding the needs of our users in all of the different industries that we service. So it's pretty awesome that we have been able to, just build around the ideas and the things that are needed by so many different people out there. And so we appreciate everybody that's contributed to that. It's been huge. So yeah, enough about that. What else? Oh, something else that's cool. And, we have had an AI virtual receptionist. We called it the virtual call team in Quote IQ. And it was a service that we provided. And essentially what it does is it just answers the phone and takes your customer's information. So that way they don't go to voicemail. They don't feel unheard. They don't call somebody else because they don't, well, we have done a complete revamp on the call team, and it is absolutely amazing now. I've actually been able to program my call team. My virtual assistant, Sally Mae is her name. She's a sweet Southern lady. She answers all of our calls for the pressure washing business. And she is now capable of providing estimates to the customers that call in to our business, and they're accurate, right? So basically, I've just fed the InstaQuote pricing matrix into her prompt. And with that information, she can now ask the appropriate questions, get the responses that she needs in order to quote accurately on the phone. So these people, they don't have to go to my website. They don't have to go to InstaQuote. They can instantly get what they want from a phone call, even though it's AI. And, she sounds great. Probably you still know she's AI. There's been a couple scenarios where she you don't know that she is AI, but regardless, super cool. And, it's free for all Quote IQ users. It's in every single tier, the beginner, the pro, and the elite. So if you have Quote IQ, you've got this already in place. You can grab a number, which is also free. We provide that for you. The only thing that there's any cost associated with it is the minutes that you use. So if, nobody's calling and you're not going to pay anything, but for each minute you do pay, which is minimally, it's minimal at best. So really cool. We've been utilizing it. You get a text notification, an email notification, an in-app notification. You see a script of the call. You can actually listen to the call. It's phenomenal. And we're really proud of it. And so if anybody's interested in that, check it out. Very, very cool. I don't know. What else? PSATs the other day. Not for me. So any questions for me? If not, I'm going to bounce. I've been on for a couple minutes, and like I said, I hadn't been on for a while, and I just wanted to hop on and say hi-de ho, neighbors. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, if anybody else needs, if you need a website, go to budgetbuildsites.com and check it out. One of the things that is super cool about budgetbuildsites.com is it's not expensive at all. It's $34.99. That includes your hosting, actually creating the site, all of these things. And because of that, what a lot of our Quote IQ users have done is they have actually gone in and they have built 3 to 4 different websites for multiple locations, multiple services. So they focus primarily on those particular things. And they're seeing great results, right? Phones are ringing, schedules stay full because they've kind of taken that shotgun approach and are utilizing a bunch of different websites in the same area. But, obviously the more that you pop up, the better. So it's kind of a cool little hack as well. But that's it. I hope everybody has a great weekend. If you have not already, check out Quote IQ. You can see it at myquoteiq.com. And that's about it. Talk to y'all later. Maybe if I can see where to end the stream. There it is.